Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing our weekly cash budget. On my channel you will find weekly cash budgets as well as weekly cash stuffings. So if that's what you're interested in, let's get into the video. Okay, this week we are working with a little bit of a smaller budget. It is my payday. So I am a full-time YouTuber and I now am an Etsy shop owner. So I am that full-time, that is my income. So if you want to see the breakdown of my income into percentage-wise, make sure that you watch this latest video. I will link up in the cards. It literally goes over all of my income streams and everything that I make in order to come up with this number. This number is only a percentage of my income, so I wanted to explain that, but make sure that you go and watch that video. It will give you the breakdown on how I pay myself. So we are working with $575 from my paycheck. And we only sold one item for $5 this week, but that's okay. It is still $5. And most importantly, I am decluttering my house. So that is a total of $580. And if you would have watched my video on Tuesday, you would have found out that we are debt-free. Yes, we are consumer debt-free. The only debt we have is our mortgage. That is it. That is all we owe money to, is on our home. I go over everything in that video as far as our mortgage amount, our goals, our retirement plans, and everything. So make sure that you look into that video as well. I will link it up here in the cards, and it will go over absolutely everything that we have done recently. So that leaves us just with sinking funds and our savings challenges. Now, this month or this paycheck, I'm just working on my sinking funds because obviously we have kind of a smaller amount and it is just pretty much enough to cover our sinking funds and our cash wallet. But soon enough, whether it's the end of July or beginning of July or whenever it works into my budget, I will be doing more savings challenges. I did go over that in that video, and this is the time where I really need to save, bulk up our savings. We have a lot of traveling we want to do. So you will see that in the cash stuffings to come. But for this week's paycheck, we are just working with the $580 and we are going to be stuffing our cash wallet. Let me zoom you in a little bit. We are going to be stuffing our cash wallet for the week. So this is on a weekly basis. We are a family of 3. It's me, my husband, and my 19-year-old daughter who does attend college, and that is who we buy groceries for. We are hunters, so we do have venison all year round, and we also butcher a pig in order to have pork for the year. So I don't buy a lot of meat. So we account $100 for the week for groceries, $60 for the week for gas for my vehicle, $10 for personal and eating out. So my husband, he does get $200 off of his paycheck every 2 weeks. So that's why you won't see any cash envelopes for him. He gets his $200 on his paychecks, and that lasts him until his next payday. So that amount is $180, which leaves us with $400. And let's move up here to our sinking funds. So everybody's sinking funds is different. And I started with probably only a few sinking funds when I decided that I was starting to cash budget. Now, since then, which has been like kind of February is when I started, I have changed a lot of my sinking funds. I am kind of like more of a detail person instead of just kind of putting things all together in one genre. Some people are different. They work well with that, but I need to kind of really categorize everything and separate all of our envelopes. So that is why I have a lot of sinking funds. I divide them into short-term sinking funds and long-term sinking funds. So in medical, I will be adding $5 this week. Costco gets $50 every week. Renos gets $100 every week as well. And beauty and birthdays is getting $25 each. Travel is what we consider for gas money when we go and visit one of our kids. It's just strictly for gas, and that is getting $15 this week. Pets is getting $25 for the week. And date night is getting $5. Holidays, which includes Valentine's Day, Easter, Father's Day, Mother's Day, is getting $5. Support small is just that. I started an envelope for supporting small businesses, whether it be on Etsy or if it's a small business that I see advertised in my community. So that is getting $5 this week. Hunting, we are going quite aggressively each week, and that is getting $60 because we waited to hear back from my husband's surgery date, and it is going to be in January of 2023, so that means we will be able to hunt this November. So we kind of are going a little bit aggressive. We like to have about $1,000 to $1,200 for hunting. It is a lot of money that we spend during the month of November, but then we do have enough venison for the whole entire year, which includes roasts, steaks, ground venison, sausage, breakfast links, all of that we process ourselves, and it really does pay off. It is just a large chunk to dedicate during the month of November though. Anniversary isn't getting anything this week, and Janet is getting $5. Taxes, and this is to get our personal taxes done. We rarely have to pay taxes back because we do get a lot of tax breaks, is getting $5 for the week. Apollo, which is our online streaming cable, it is amazing. I rave about it every week. The link is always in the description if you are new here. It is amazing. We get all of the cable channels, all of the movies, everything for $200 for the year Canadian pricing. Before we got Apollo, I was paying $150 a month for our cable. This has more channels, more movies, and is cheaper. So it's a win-win on everything. Car maintenance is getting $5. And then I just continued on over here. For car registration is $10. And emergency fund, we are adding $20 this week, which totals $370. So that remaining is $30, and then that is going, $25 is going to our Christmas savings fund, and then 1,000 savings challenge is getting $5, which is the $30, which leaves us with zero money left for the week. So we are tight budgeting this week, and every dollar has a place. That is one thing that I always make sure of every time that I budget, and I want you to keep that in mind when you are doing your budget. So many times we just debit. We use our debit card for everything. I don't know about you, but we tapped a lot of the time, and we just got carried away. We were tapping our card a few times a day. We do have a little convenience store that is kind of close to us. It's about 5 minutes away from us, where I used to work. And it is a convenience store, and we have gas and a convenience store and a liquor store and a Canada Post in that place. And, we don't drink whatsoever. Jimmy and I do not drink, but for snacks and a frozen pizza or, chips or whatever my husband wants for snacks, we were just tapping that card all the time. Using a budget and using cash makes you much more aware of what you are spending. And that is why I started budgeting and I started cash stuffing. We only pay with cash. For our vacations, we will only be paying in cash. Yes, we will book it with our credit card, but then we will use the cash that we have in our savings account to pay off that right away. So we are not paying any more interest. I am at the stage in my life, I am done with payments. I am done with monthly payments, with vehicle payments, with buying a new trailer payment, or, whatever payment plan option that you get for furniture or whatever. I'm done. I do not ever want to have payments again in my life. I want to pay our bills, which is you can never get out of your bills. Unfortunately, we need electricity, we need Wi-Fi, we need our cell bill. We do anyways. These are our needs. That is goes without saying. We will have those for the rest of our life, but I do not want another payment ever in my life. I am done. Using cash has helped us and prevented us from having bills. All right, let's go into the cash denominations. I know a lot of you always ask me, how do you figure out what cash you need? And I will be doing a budget with me for beginners very, very soon, probably coming up next week. And this is how I figure it out. I figure out my budget. I figure out the amount that I want to dedicate to the envelopes. And then from that, I figure out my denominations that I need to make that amount. So medical is getting one $5 bill, Costco $150, Renault's $100 bill, beauty and birthday is getting $120 and one $5 bill, travel is getting a 10 and a 5, pets a $20 bill and a $5 bill, date night, holidays, and support small are all getting one $5 bill. Hunting is getting three $20 bills. Janet, taxes, Apollo, and car maintenance is all getting one $5 bill. One $10 bill is going to car registration. Emergency fund is getting a $20 bill. Christmas, $20 and a $5 bill. And then 1K savings challenge is $5. And at the very bottom is where I figure out my cash envelopes and for my cash wallet, which I take everywhere. Groceries is getting $100 bill. Gas is $3.20s. Personal and eating out is one $10 bill each. And I always double check all my denominations. I add them all up. So two $100 bills is $200, etc. to double check my math. This total should equal my savings challenge amount, my sinking funds amount, and my cash envelope amount. And if you do have bills, you would add that in as well. So that is the budget for this week of June 21st to the 27th. Like I said, we are working with a smaller amount, but that's okay. We still make our budget work. So that is it for this week's budget, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I always like doing my budget videos on Thursday and then my cash stuffings on Saturday. So when you see this money and how I budget it out is what I will be stuffing in Saturday's video. So make sure that you stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like and leave me a comment down below. See you next time.